Hey everybody, I've got an order here from Temu, and it is the last order that I have with them. I made it about a week ago, and it is my last order for a while. And that doesn't mean that my videos are going to stop, because I'm looking behind me and I have at least 4 bags this size or larger that I still need to share with you. And honestly, those bags are filled with diamond paintings, so they're going to be split up, and there's a lot of content left to go. And I also want to show you my whips, or not, well, I'll show you my whips, but I want to show you my my completions from March, and I want to talk about my plan for this month and the events I'm in and all of that. So plenty of content to come. So with that being said, let us dig into this and see what we have. So of course the Handy Dandy Customs team did their due diligence and opened up my bag and looked inside of it. So let's cut it open. Always try to be careful cutting these open, because I don't know if I'm going to cut something. I'm taking it out of here how they put it in. Alright, here's what was inside the bag. Oops, plus one more thing. I don't even know what's in this bag, guys. Alright, so the first thing we have is this cute bag. It's a storage bag. I got one of these for my daughter. They come in different colors. I got her green, that's her favorite color. It's a light green. And then they have a blue one, and I don't remember, maybe a gray one, and then they have this, they call it pink. It's kind of a peachy color, really, but that's okay. I still like it. It is close enough to my favorite pink. Okay, I figured this would be a good bag to take if I went out if I wanted to carry some books and or my Kindle or anything to the beach or whatever, but it's a really nice bag. Snaps to shut it. And so it stands up like this, and well, you can't see because I moved it, but it stands up like this, and it has 2 handles for carrying, and it's very sturdy. This is not cheap plastic. It's more like a PVC strong type of plastic. It's very strong, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I got that. And maybe we'll stuff some stuff in it before the end. So next, let's see what we got. Okay, got these little sewing... Here, let me get you back in here. Good Lord. Okay, April. Alright, so now we have these sewing clips that I got. I got these to be able to roll my diamond painting and clip it, or mark spots that I wanted to go back and take a closer look at, or things like that. I had never had any of these, and somebody recommended them to me, And so they were pretty inexpensive, like $1 or something, I believe. So I got these for that purpose. And let's see here. I have my phone here. I gotta get better at this, like telling you guys about stuff, receipts and all that, to make sure that I have it where I already have it pulled up or I have it printed out or something. Okay, so for this bag right here, okay, but y'all know me, I'm real. It's called a transparent, expandable, one large capacity, portable handy folder, file storage pockets with embedded organizer, PVC self-adhesive document pockets for office supplies back to school. Lots of stuff. Anyway, it is 60% off right now for $5.87. It cost me $5.08. I should see if they let me do a price adjustment on that. Alrighty. And so let's go look at it. Okay, we can do that. I just did a price adjustment. It was not, for whatever reason, I wasn't able to do a price adjustment on that bag, but some of these other items in here I was, and it was about $2 and something. So there we go. All right, so there's that. Okay, and then these sewing clips here. Right now they're 22 cents cheaper than when I viewed it. They are $1.70, and this is one of the things that I did get a credit back on when I just did my price adjustment. I paid $1.77 for 20 of these. Okay, these are very heavy duty. They're not cheap. They're a nice sturdy plastic, so they should last just fine. I could probably also use them somehow with cross stitch if I ever pick that back up. I don't know if I'm ever going to do it, but I will. Okay, next we have here this beautiful bottle storage case. And this is one of my very favorite ones. I love it. Why? Because it's sparkly pink. Hello. It's got a little handle on it. I'm going to take it out of the package. I have one just like this already, and I just used it for a project. It was for angel wings. I'm not using that one right now, but I got another one because let me tell you, you can't have too much storage. If you're like me, I have a lot of different whips going on usually at once because I get bored. I need something to keep me from not getting bored. So this is real sparkly and sturdy. It's got this nice handle. It's got the two zipper here. Zipper pulls. Open it up. You have 60 bottles here. And then you get this nice toolkit. It has labels. And then it has all of this stuff. It's got baggies. It's got pink wax. It's got 3 different type of trays here. It's got I forgot what that's called. I've heard the name before, this special tray, and then it's got this tray here. Well, I'll just pull it out. I don't mind. So first we have a funnel. I'm not going to open that because it's sealed. It's a collapsible funnel. Everybody knows what that looks like. Okay. Then we have some baggies. There's probably about 10 or 12 baggies there. Then you have the boat in a pink version, the one that we're all used to seeing most of the time, the green boat. Well, this is a pink one. And then you have this tray, and I think it starts with an M. I can't remember, but it doesn't say on the back the name of this one. But it does have, you know, the spout. I do like these trays. They work. Especially if they are not warped. Let me put this on something flat. Oh yeah, this was nice and flat, plus it was on my front porch, and I live in Florida and it's scorching hot and the sun comes right onto my front porch. So anyway, sometimes it's so hot you can't even touch the door handle. But anyhow, this nice tray, and I like these because the ridges are deep enough and so they shake the drills nice and line them up. we got this wax here that I'm handling delicately because it is a little bit smushy because of the heat. And you can see where the tray was laying on top of that, it did get deformed, but I don't care, it's wax. I'm going to use it for diamond painting, and it's going to get all deformed anyway, right? Right. Whoops, let me put it more under the camera. I'm sorry. And here's this tray. I think you guys got a good glimpse of that. I think you got a good glimpse of this one. Whoops, that's not how that was. It's this way. All right, and then you have this nice little tray with a hole in the corner to pour your drills out. And this is a large capacity tray to fit a large amount of drills. So that's nice. It's a little bit, I guess, dirty here. I'm not sure, but anyway, I always wash my stuff anyhow. So I'll wash it up and it'll be just fine. It'll be fine. All right. Stick that back in there. Stick that back on top of it. Stick that back on top of that. Okay, and then the next part of this toolkit we have is the pink straightener, which is great. It's a little bit rough right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like it didn't get machined well enough. It's not real smooth. I would be a little bit concerned about maybe hurting myself or possibly putting a hole in the canvas. I don't know, maybe not, but I will probably take a file to that and file it down and make it nice and straight where there's not, I don't know if you can see it real well, but there is kind of a little divot right there. But I'll fix that. Anyhow, a straightener. And then, what do we have here? We have a pair of the world's worst tweezers. These little plastic tweezers. They're terrible, but I guess if you don't have any tweezers, they're better than nothing. So we could call them better than nothing tweezers, right? They don't seem very practical to me. All right, and then we have an assortment of pens. So we have one straw pen with a single placer and then a straightener on the end. We have another one with a single placer and then this looks like a 2, maybe a 3 placer on the end. And then we have 2 more pens. They're single placers on the end. And then this is about a 5, and this is probably an 8, maybe a 9. Does it say on there? I'm trying to read it. But there's nothing stamped on there. I thought there was, but there's not. But that's what it looks like. It looks like about, you know, a 6 and probably a 9 or a 10 maybe. But you got a nice assortment of straw pens there, or you've got these. I take these apart. I send these tips right here to my friend. She didn't say she wanted the multi-tips. I need to ask her, but I've been keeping those for myself and just putting them away to use, because sometimes there's some projects I like to use a plastic pen on, like sometimes the decorative acrylics I like to use a plastic tip because when I have the opportunity to multi-place on those, because it's just softer, it doesn't scratch like the metal tips do, so, or like these brass tips do. Alright, so there's all of that. Let me see if I can shove this back in here real quick, and we'll take a quick look at the bottles, and we will move on to what is next. Hope everybody had a good day. My headache's better today. It's not so bad, so that's nice. Oh boy. Honestly, guys, I'm just counting down the days till I retire. I don't have that much longer. I'm so ready. I'm not going to say when that's going to be because there might be people from work watching my channel or have found my channel. So, alright, we're going to stick that back in there along with our little labels, and then we have the jars, and they're the regular size round top jars with good lids, and these work great. I love the jar system. I don't know what it is about this, but it is my favorite. Jars over everything. Now I've got some tray bricks that I just bought that I showed y'all a week or so ago, and I am about to use those for the very first time tonight to work on my Mrs. Butterdee canvas. So we'll see how I like those. I might like those the best. Who knows? I don't know. We shall find out. Whoops, that is really in there now. Okay, so we're going to zip that back up. Actually, I'll just set it to the side because I don't want to cram it too much. Okay, what a great assortment we have. Let's see. Here we have a bag with these boxes, and I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I was going to say I don't know what I bought them for, but I do know what I got them for. They're just clear boxes, and I got them for storage. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much the little case was. I got that thing for $1.07. It must have been on a, like a, you know, a deal of the day or something. But I got that for $1.07. Wow. These cost more than that. These boxes, there's 15 of them, and they were $5.57. This was the most expensive thing in my order. And hang tight 1 second. Okay. I got these to store my stickers in instead of in bags because they're easier to manage. You know, I can stack them up, I can sort them out and seal better. So that's what I got the boxes for. Sticker storage. Or any other kind of storage of small items, cover minders, other things. Waxes you could put in there. So yep, that's what I got these for. Guess what else can go in there, guys? You ready? Ready, ready, ready? Da, 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 da. Those can go in there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I'm a happy camper. There's my first thing stored. All right. What else do we have? Okay, let me put a couple of things down here so I can get to the diamond paintings that I see here. Okay. All right, let's see. I'll start with this one. Okay, we have 3. This one's a partial. I know what this one is. This is a diamond painting. It's a 30 by 30 centimeter or a 12 by 12 inch partial. And this was $1.86. I bought it because I love the colors. I love all the bright colors. Look at that. It's so nice. Beautiful. And there's a bunch of doodads that we're going to be able to place on here. Typical toolkit. And this one has, what do we have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different doodads. Oh my gosh, look at all that pink. And there's a beautiful rainbow. And who doesn't like mushrooms? I mean, come on. Look, there's even mushrooms way up here. Got the house here with some steps going up to it. Some cobblestones down here at the bottom. All right, let's see here. I don't go over the drills unless it's a partial, and then I like to show you the special ones because sometimes there's some really cool ones in here. We know they're all crystals in here, and usually they have some specials. And look at these nice round pearls, baby blue colored. So we have these red marquise. We have some round crystals that are a little larger than normal. Some gold ones that are even larger than that. We have these, I call them rosettes. They're not really rosettes. I don't know what else to call them though. And they are Aurora Borealis. And we have a regular crystal that's a turquoise blue, and a purple, and dark blue, red, a lighter color of purple, this reddish purple, a dark green, a gold. This little gold is a little bit lighter, and then the silver. Alright, so that is that one. I will not let the diamonds beat me. I will not let the diamonds beat me. I will not let the diamonds beat me. Sometimes it feels like, oh my gosh, you're never going to get this back in. Okay, so there is that one. And I just placed this order, I don't know, a week or so ago, I think it was. So I got this real fast. And it came pretty quick. So did the one that I showed you the other day. It came pretty quick. Let's see, when did I order this? I'll tell you, I ordered it on March 25th and it's April the 3rd. So there you go. What's that, a week? That's not bad. I don't know why all these people are having problems getting their orders and saying it's taking forever, because mine come quick. I mean, they really do. Yeah, what did I say, the 25th? Yeah, today's the 3rd, so the 25th was last Tuesday, and today's Thursday, so yeah. See, that's quick. Alright, well, here we go. Let's open up our next partial. I bought this one because it's just beautiful. I'm looking at this one and it has 12 different doodads on it. And look how many doodads are on this beautiful lion. Oh my gosh, it's covered. Covered. Oh my, look at that. That's so pretty. I didn't hold that other one up to get the glare off. I'm sorry. But wow, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. It's a 30 by 30, so we know it's 25 by 25, really. And let's see on this one what kind of pretty specials they might have. There's a few in there. There's about 4 of them that are, 3 or 4 maybe. Let's take a look. Okay, light purple, gold, blue, another blue, purple. There's a lot of this blue color right here. It's like a turquoise blue, and an orange, and green, and then we have these dark green teardrops, and we have these gold circles, and we have these navy, or these blue, royal blue circles. We have some pink circles. All right. Cool beans. These are beautiful. Beautiful. this bag any more than it already is down here on this end. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm riding the struggle bus. There we go. All right. Take this and roll that up like that. Same kind of boat. All right, last one. This is the last one. Okay, and this one, I'm gonna say, how much was this? Oh, I've been waiting for this. Yay! This one was another that cost a little much. This was $4.63 for the lion, and then this one was $4.48, and it's a 12 by 16, so it's a 30 by 40. I waited and waited and held on to this and held on to this and held on to this, and it never went down any lower than what I got it at. So I, have credits. So that's what I used to buy it. Typical boat. Plate of wax and a pen. It's a tough canvas. It's a little bit stronger than normal, sturdier than normal, thicker than normal. It's not as soft as usual, but it is soft, so it's kind of funny. But anyhow, here we are. I had it right. Look at that. Is that not the cutest doggone thing ever? It's adorable. It's adorable. It's adorable. I saw it on Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat, and I'm like, I gotta have that. That is adorable. Adorable. All right. It looks pretty good here. It looks, of course, better in the camera than it does up close, but it's not bad at all. It has beautiful drill filled. The numbers, the letters and the numbers are very clear. So they're easy to see. You have dark on light and light on dark for the print, so they're going to be easy to see. And we have, let's see, 1 through 7 in order, and then alphabet from 8 to 17. And we have we have 8 to 17. We have A, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, N, and Q. So none of that stuff will look the same, so that's good. All right, let me see if I can straighten it out a little bit. I thought I had my spatula over here beside me, but I don't, my straightener. So I'll just use my hands, which is fine. Those work too. Sometimes they work better. Pull that back up here. All right, there we go. And we'll turn it this way. Look at those little possums eating their berries. Oh my God. They are so stinking cute. I love them. They're so cute. I just love them. Oh my gosh. Did I tell you I love them? They're just adorable. I just think this is adorable. It's my favorite of everything that I got today. Love it. Alright, and it's just regular, round drills. The acrylic drills, they're not resin. This is Temu, so you're not going to get resin drills. You're going to get acrylic. Alright, well, that's all that I have for today. I hope everybody has had an amazing day. Tell me in the comments what you've got planned for this weekend. Today's Thursday, so you'll see this tomorrow on Friday, April the 4th, and, April the 5th, and, no, tomorrow's April the 4th, right? Good Lord, what day am I on? tomorrow is April the 4th. Friday, April the 4th, 2025. Good Lord. Today is April the 3rd, Thursday, 2025. So you'll see this tomorrow on Friday. Let me know what you have planned for the weekend. I have house cleaning to do. Next weekend is my birthday, and so I have got to make sure that my house is spick, span, and spotless. Not that it's a mess or anything, but I just got to do the regular cleaning. I need to, and maybe a little extra, and get some. I don't always burn like wax melts or anything because they tend to irritate they make my allergies. They make my nose run and my eyes water, and sometimes the smell gets overpowering and cause a headache, so I don't always have like something like a wax burner going or anything. But when I have company coming over, you could dadgum Skippy be sure that my house is gonna smell good. Alright, so that is all that I have for you. Like I said, I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I will try to put something up this weekend. I know I will, because I think tomorrow night, it's Friday night, I'll probably get out everything that I did, all my completions. I'll get them together and film that, so you guys can see what I did in the month of March, and I'll let you know what I'm doing in the month of April, and we'll go from there. Alright, everybody, take care. As I like to say, please remember that you don't know what anybody else might be going through. It doesn't cost you a doggone thing to be nice, so just be a good human, okay? And finally, I am going to say, sparkle on. Bye.